What's up, everybody? Welcome back to T. Roy's Toys. And on today's episode, we get to rescue another Speedex tractor. Now, I can't tell you what year it is, and I can't tell you what model it is because I've looked at it. I don't even know what it is. The guy I bought it from, he doesn't even know what it is. He said it was on the property when he bought it. He wants it gone. So I told him, well, I can make that happen. So anyway, let's get it. Let's give y'all a good look at this thing. Yeah, it's got no decals on it or anything. Body looks fairly straight. It's got some nice mold and stuff on it. Limbs. Looks like it's got the manual 3-point hitch. The original engine. Let's pop the hood and take a look there. Yeah, guys, she looks to be pretty complete. I'm thinking because it's got the small tires on the front, it's probably going to be like a 1430, probably from the late 70s, maybe 70s. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, we'll decode the VIN when I get it back to the house. We're not going to get it to run and drive because he wants it gone. He wants me gone. So anyway, guys, let's load her up and let's get her to the house. My come along ain't long enough. You're going to have to winch her forward. She don't want to roll. All right, let's try that. Alright guys, now I know this is a little bit janky, but this is just kind of what I have to do because this is a tilt trailer. And I'm out of slack on my come along, so I've got to lift the trailer up, so that's why I brought the jack for. Lift it up, put the pin in, move it the rest of the way forward, and we'll tie her down. It helps if you go the right way. Been using this jack for years. You figure I'd have it down by now. locked in. Well, all right, guys, we got her loaded down, strapped in. She's ready to go. Oh, yeah, guys, I swear that's not mine. Well, all right, guys, she's good to go. Let's head on back to Frankston. Well, good morning, guys. It's morning. Yesterday we picked up this little Speedex tractor, and today I want to see if we could figure out, first off, what type of Speedex tractor it is, and see if this motor is any good or not. Now, first things first, we want to decode the VIN number on it, and the way you find that is on the side over here of the tractor. It should be right below the engine. All right, guys. Now, the number we're looking for here, a lot of people, they'll go by this tag right here. This tag right here, I do not know what that means. Nobody seems to. I've talked to a lot of people, seen a lot of stuff on the internet, a lot of posts and forums. So if you know what this number here, what this little tag is for, please comment down below, let me know. But the VIN, if you want to see what year it is and stuff, and what model, you look right here on the frame. We'll clean that off a little bit. It's not too bad. If you remember the 1631 we had, you couldn't even read it. So this is, I was wrong. This is not a 1430, it's a 1630, which is pretty much the same tractor, just a little bit different. Horsepower, I think, is the only difference. But the this is the serial number, and this is the date code. So apparently it was made in June of 78. So this is the 1978 Speedex 1630. Well, now we got her figured out what kind she is, let's check this motor out. Let's see what we're working with. Now the 1631 had a chain here. This one's missing it. I don't know if it came with one or not. I'm not a Speedex expert, guys. I'm just trying to work with what I got. All right, let's check the oil first. Let's see what we got there. If I can get it off. It smells old, a little gassy. It's a little dark, but it's not low. It's not halfway. It's probably about a quarter of the way from being on the low mark, so that's good. Some oil is better than no oil. Let's see if our carburetor's stuck. Oh. Hey, the carburetor's free. Boy, would it be neat if this one worked as good as that little generator motor, or that little, not generator motor, the little pump motor that we had earlier. Just spray some carburetor cleaner and it works. That would be great. All right, let's see what's in the gas tank. Is bone dry. Here, I'll give y'all a look. See if y'all can see anything in there. I don't see a whole lot. She looks clean too. I'm happy about that. Not all rusted out. Alright guys, let's pull the spark plug and see what we're working with here. If y'all can see that, not bad. Not bad at all, just got a little carbon. Don't smell awful. Just a good old champion spark plug and a Briggs & Stratton motor. I wonder how many horsepower this is. I need to Google that and see how much horsepower. Y'all know, comment down below. Let me know, please. Alright. We checked our spark plug. We got a pretty clean gas tank I'm pretty happy with. Let's put a battery on this thing and let's see if she'll at least turn over. Oh, by the way, today's battery sponsor is the Toro Zero Turn Riding Mower. That's the piece of equipment that I run the battery off of. Make sure she's in neutral. And these 1630s, 1430s, and 1631s all have the same transmissions, a T92 transmission. I want to say they used to put in like Crosley cars and stuff like that. Speedexes were kind of like the American Motors of tractors. They used parts from different, mainly the bodies were the only thing that were, specific to them, and the frames. The engines, Briggs & Stratton, this transmission here is a T92. They use in a multitude of things, stuff like that. But I want to say that's reverse first, and it's either that's second or that's third. I can't remember. We'll figure it out whenever we get to going. But yeah, you always want to make sure these are in reverse, and there's no tension on the belt because they don't have a safety switch. And if it busts off, it will run over your foot. Ask me how I know. Alright. Everything else is looking good. Let's see if the motor spins over. If the starter's any good. Oh. Something is not happy. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. All right. All right, guys, I think I've got most of the wires happy to where to make it turn over. We are definitely going to have to rewire this thing, but I want to see if she'll run. So I'll take this off. And we're just going to spray some carburetor cleaner. So that good old B12. And keep in mind, stuff, it's a B12, but it's not the vitamins you take. It's the kind you spray in the carburetor. Definitely would not recommend taking that. Never seen one of these with two wing nuts on it. Extra protection. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that. The old filter, it's old, but it doesn't look too bad. Fire in the hole. Maybe not fire in the hole. Okay. Let's see if we're getting spark. Maybe we're not getting spark. Probably should check for spark first, but that's okay, guys. We'll do that next time. Just gonna. I can't imagine that would hurt anything. Clean that up a little bit. Getting spark. It's not a strong spark, but we're getting a little bit. Let me just go directly to the source. Maybe our carburetor froze up. Doesn't seem like that's seating all the way, but that could be wrong. All right. Let's try it again for the 5th time. Oh, she was trying to, guys. All right. Maybe I did flood it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute and then we'll try again. Okie dokie. She's been sitting for about, probably 20 minutes. Let's give her another shot. Just ain't willing to do it, guys. Okay, let's try this for the 3,090th time. I've been playing with it. I've been playing with some wires, trying to get the battery charged because I think we run the battery down. I've tightened the starter up on here. I've actually, the carburetor needs help, guys. That carburetor's got some holes in it and it's missing a bolt for the bolt. I don't know where that's at. So I poured some fuel directly in here. Let's see if that does something because I want this thing to run. undo that thing now. Well, guys, I don't think she's gonna do it. She's trying, but she's just not gonna do it. I think we need to do some work to her, but before I burn up this starter. Guys, I can tell this tractor here is probably gonna be a handful. That might be what we'll have to call this tractor, is handful. If you notice, when I was trying to start the motor, it just quit trying. I figured it was just dead. Let me show you what happened. See, I've had this thing on the battery charger, and yeah, she just came plumb smooth off, and I don't know why that happened. I guess now I'm gonna have to get a new battery. Well, alright everybody, that's going to be a good stopping spot there. We tried to get this thing to run. She did try to bust off a few times, but I think that motor will run. It's just going to take some work. So next video, guys, we're going to pull the motor out. We're going to fix that wiring, because I think the wiring might has a little bit of something to do with it. Maybe we're getting a weak spark or something. That carburetor needs help. It's missing some parts. I'm going to see what we can do there. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video of us rescuing this old Speedex 1630, I believe 78 year model. But anyway, I want to thank y'all for watching. Remember to please like, subscribe, all that mumbo jumbo. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a good evening.